And aTarantella is a crazy, crazy fast dance. You know, just imagine the fire pits and I don't know, skirts whirling and swirling and people going crazy and drinking a lot, whatever, and partying all night in the midnight outside. And I'm sure he has a story he wants to tell about it.
Sure.
Okay.
Why, sure. So let's see, so the initial incarnations of this song happened about 20 years ago as a piano duet for 4 or 5 hands or something like that. And as I was banging through this relatively dissonant, driving piece of music, as you'll hear, much to my surprise, the 70-year-old next-door neighbor comes over. Her name is Alice, and she said, "What is that you are playing?" "Well, I'm just writing a little piece of music here." She said, "Well, I love it. You need to name it after me, Alice." Okay, well, that's kind of a surprise. Well, as you'll hear, it's relatively dissonant. And what you don't know about Alice is that she's sort of like a cat and very social, but, oh, rub my belly, and then as soon as you rub the cat's belly, so a little bit difficult. So I decided to, in fact, name it after her. So I named it Malice, aTarantella. So that was the name of it. And then I decided, yeah, I had been kicking around in the back of my head for a long time that I wanted to rework this into a string quartet. And the thought here was, I'm always trying to improve my technique of converting stuff from piano to strings, and I thought this piece might fit well on the strings. And I wanted to create something that was fun to listen to, a little bit progressive for me tonally, but also visually interesting for the audience to watch the string players effectively saw their instruments in half. So that's that part of this. Now, so you'll also notice in the program that it's arranged by the Sorella Quartet. So a lot of pieces of music go through different iterations and to get them right for their final incarnation. This is no different. So, as I bring it to the Sorella Quartet, then we go through it and things work, things don't work. And what's really gotten interesting for me is that, at least I think my writing's gotten better for you guys. You don't have to comment in front of everybody. But our discussions really have focused on the psychology of the piece. So Carole and I spent long hours, I guess, talking about, well, here's this one section that seems like the theme, and this other part that seems like the development, and you've got the development before the theme. Well, I said, well, I wanted the development develop up to the theme. No, it's confusing that way. Have the theme and then develop after that. Okay, so the whole piece got sort of reworked and rearranged into what is now this Tarantella. And I think that's the last thing I'm going to say about this, other than to say I'm just so incredibly lucky to have you guys constantly playing my pieces of music. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much, and good luck.